Let's take a moment and look up the actual hard science experiments that support understanding homeowners associations and HOA syndrome. Solomon Asch, 1955, Opinions and Social Pressure. Philip Zimbardo, 1971, The Stanford Prison Experiment and the Lucifer Experiment, Understanding How Good People Turn Evil. Stanley Milgram, 1963, Behavioral Study of Obedience. Latane and Darley, The Bystander Effect, and B.F. Skinner's Operant Conditioning Chamber. After watching each piece, I encourage you to reflect on the following conclusions. 1. Regardless of one's attitudes, ethics, morals, and belief systems, people are capable of and will inflict unconscionable cruelty on others, especially when those people are put in a position of power and authority, such as HOA board members, management companies, collection companies, and HOA lawyers. 2. Individual group unconscionability can be fostered when people lose their identity and individuality. Concealing one's identity allows for greater infliction of damage and harm to others, such as hiding behind the guise of a HOA board, management company, collection company, and HOA lawyers. 3. When instructed to obey, individuals will inflict harm without interruption, in spite of the knowledge and awareness that the events may lead to something as horrible as the death of their fellow human beings by HOA board members, management companies, collection companies, and HOA lawyers. 4. People will stand by and observe harm to individuals or groups, especially if they believe that others, such as HOA board members, management companies, collection companies, HOA lawyers, and HOA neighbors are also aware of those events. 5. The opinions and pressure of others will cause us to conform, even though we know that what we are agreeing to is wrong. Summarily, HOA board members, management companies, collection companies, and HOA lawyers and their employees will willingly inflict harassment and cruelty on homeowners. Surprised? How about the following examples? How many times have you driven by a car stranded on the side of the road without stopping and helping? Have you ever heard the sound of a car, house, or building alarm but did nothing? How about walking by some trash on the ground without picking up the trash and throwing it away? How about observing an altercation but just kept walking? Have you known someone in need but elected not to assist? How about following through with an action simply because you were told to obey, or lose your job, or friends, or family? One only has to look at some of the recent history to see what humans do or don't do to other humans. What are humans capable of doing to each other? How about the Abu Ghraib prison torture and abuse? After Hurricane Katrina, we saw armed guards standing at the Greater New Orleans Bridge, threatening violence and death to those who would dare seek higher ground to save their lives. What about watering down one's driveway, knowing that people are dying of thirst, that the worldwide shortage is getting worse by the hour? Daily events prove that we turn our backs on each other. Furthermore, we intentionally, with malice aforethought, inflict pain and suffering on animals and our fellow human beings. Now you, the viewer and the reader, has the scientific understanding of the root cause of the HOA syndrome pandemic. Now you are responsible for doing something about it.